Kristina Frey, followed by the last person who's indicated an interest, Trevor Vance.
Thank you. My name is Kristina Frey. It looks like Frey.
Sorry.
That's okay. I am here as a parent of a fifth grader here locally in Washington Township Schools. This is a silly bill. It's just silly, frankly. The biggest issues were amended out, which is great. I'm glad that they were, but it was originally written as a very radical bill. It got people all fired up. It got people here today. It got lots of good press coverage about arming teachers. And then before the committee hearing, it was completely gutted to essentially take out the most damaging parts, but, you know, I guess purpose served. It got people fired up and got some press coverage. However, even amended to be relatively innocuous as it is, it still does not deserve your vote because it's still a silly bill. Apparently, I just got information there are 3 school corporations, but Representative Lucas earlier said there were 2 school corporations that actually allowed teachers to carry. J School Corporation has 3,167 students. North White School Corporation has a grand total of 846 students. That's it. So what is this bill going to do? Get maybe a handful of people this training in those 2 school districts that amount to about the number of people as attend the high school my daughter will attend? Why are we spending time on this? Why are we spending money on this? And I don't just speak to the people introducing this bill, I speak to everybody here today. You weren't elected to come in here and put out show bills that don't really do anything, frankly. You were elected to come here and take actions that are going to make your communities better places. This doesn't do that. Besides all this, just the fact that it's silly and it has very little effect, I won't repeat all the statistics about the fact that arming teachers is not the answer. All the statistics about how people actually react, how accurate people actually are in active shooter situations. If we arm teachers, the odds are an innocent student's going to get hurt, not imaginary boogeyman. We even heard in J School Corporation, they keep the guns in a biometric safe. So good luck. Hope they can get that, get to the safe and get their fingerprint on it and opened if there's an active shooter. Again, it's just silly. My daughter's school, it can use money for a lot of things. No reason for this body to be spending time and money on something like this when there are such bigger issues out there in our schools. Thank you.
Representative Lucas, do you really need to?
Yes, I do. I want to clarify something. My show bill started out as an obligation of my constitutional right to protect your constitutional right. That's the Second Amendment in Article 1, Section 32. That means something to me. I swore an oath as a Marine and as an elected official to support, uphold, and defend the constitutions.
Is that a question?
For you to sit up here and call these show bills, I find offensive. Because these bills are designed to save lives. Just as we see in this report right here, written by people that went and survived and lived through an incident and had the intellectual honesty to actually analyze. They went back and analyzed what happened, what can they do to prevent something like that occurring in the future. That's their recommendation. And yes, it does make sense to enable somebody that wants to step up to the plate in a situation that we have to acknowledge exists because it's happened twice in our state. No matter how much you want to diminish that, it's happened twice. So yes, people are put in a deadly force situation where they need to be able to defend themselves. Now, we can disagree on that, but for you to sit up here and mock this, I find is highly offensive.
Was there a question there or just a lecture?
I'm sorry.
That was a statement.
Thank you.